Hello everyone. I hope you're enjoying this video. I've been having so much fun making all of these videos for you, and any support you can give to help further make more and better videos for you all goes a long way. And that is as simple as clicking that subscribe button, hitting that bell icon to get notified when new videos come out. Also, if you really want to, you can head down into the description below of any of my videos. They have all the links to my social medias for the channel and even some of my personal stuff if you want to see what's going on in my life. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. It really helps the channel go a long way, and I appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the show. Hello everyone, welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories. We are on our way to go talk to a lead by the name of Melody at the Flower Mansion. What's wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I was wool gathering.
Wool gathering?
I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive.
What's wool gathering?
But that's to be expected, considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group, despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together.
It's a good question.
Sorry, back on task. Is there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Yes. Give me a rundown of Flower Cybernetics. Let's just go for it.
Flower Cybernetics was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella.
Wow.
It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies.
Wow.
They were
Fancy.
vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis. The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military.
Whoa. Okay.
Developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces.
Wow.
This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since barred by international law.
That's a connection. That's a connection.
The company from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on.
Okay.
She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants.
Okay.
The company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
Yeah, very interesting.
Not a whole lot. She's largely private, in contrast to her mother's penchant for courting a media circus.
Huh.
Several biographies of former Flower executives show her as intensely passionate about demilitarizing the company to the point of absolute viciousness in the boardroom.
Whoa.
But it's been a long time since her days of fighting for the company, and she's since stepped away from the helm.
Oh, hold on. Sending a text message. Boop. Sorry. There we go. Hold on.
There's talk that she's lost her spine in her old age, but...
But what?
Well, I take that with a grain of salt.
Okay.
She may have retreated from the corporate battlefield, But you don't change the entire direction of a company as large as Flower if you're a quitter.
I guess that's a good point.
Stay on your toes.
Boop! Like a ballerina. Oh, yeah.
He did, and I can't shine much light on that.
Okay, so probably don't bring him up.
I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the direct link virtual reality implants. So perhaps it happened during that time.
Probably when he and Melody's mother were working together.
Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies.
Interesting.
I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors.
Okay.
I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
That's fair. Let's go ahead.
No time like the present, then.
Yep. Let's do it. Bucky, tell me about this bush.
These tall shrubs could line the estate of a Victorian duke. They're that stuffily pleasant to look at.
Huh. The house and broadcast the hints of an expertly designed den inside. What about the little bear statue? Small-scale bear statues guard the entrance to the mansion. That's adorable. Alright. This looks like the buzzer for an apartment complex. She needs one of these just for one house. It's a bear! Is that a bear Turing? I don't even want to know. Hi, is Melody home? Oh, of course. Of course, sure, yeah.
Your guess is as good as
Uh-huh.
mine says we can go in. Should we?
The door to the grand mansion is open. How did that bear even turn the door handle?
Oh, wow.
Wow, indeed. Look at that cute little bear. Swanky?
What? I have been trying to increase my usage of colloquialisms.
Colloquial with... oh man, that's a $5-10 word. Colloquialisms. Man. Ooh, tongue twister.
Swanky too out of date?
No, it's perfect.
It's certainly before my time.
Huh.
Oh, Miss Flores!
Hello, Ms. Flores.
Excuse us for the intrusion. My name is Turing, and
Oh, I know who you are.
I can explain. I know you don't like Dr. Fairlight.
No,
very
don't
much,
talk about
but I
Fairlight.
assure you there's a situation.
Talk about Hayden.
Fairlight. I didn't realize Hayden's research had become a charity case.
Ooh.
Though I suppose little boy Yannick will throw money at anything that raises his profile on the mesh.
Wow.
Wait, you know Hayden? Also, we actually only just met Dr. Fairlight yesterday.
Oh, that's too bad. Now Pat won't have to eat you.
Okay.
What?
Though I'm not sure your gears would have been good for his digestion.
Wow.
Actually, madam, I'm not comprised of gears.
Well, either way, he's on a diet.
Oh, Pat. We love Pat.
This philosophy is how I lead my life. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear, well, he eats you.
What about the cat? I'm assuming that's a cat
Do you
sitting next to you.
understand?
Not really.
Nope.
I don't have all day to entertain you, Turing, nor your new friend. Not even for Hayden.
Okay, but
You don't have time to waste if you're going to find him either.
Hayden's...
Right.
So she knows that Hayden's missing. Cat. It is a cat. Okay, great. ROM. That's a lot of ROMs. Monitor, room control.
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about poor Hayden?
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Yeah.
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a secret or two with you.
Do you know that he's dead?
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
I wish I didn't. Maybe you don't want to either.
Wait,
Please, Melody, any information you might have.
but he's...
We haven't had access to any of his research notes and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with. Perhaps if we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting.
Uh-huh.
Not that Parallax is known for that, of course.
Okay.
We had been catching up recently, and he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people.
Oh, really? Like who?
When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger, it becomes clear what happened.
Oh.
I see. Can you tell us anything else about his disappearance?
Wait.
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
Okay.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins.
Well,
Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
true.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup.
This
Well,
all seems
You
very
and I haven't properly met.
suspect.
But considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt? We'll go with that.
Okay,
I
fair.
wouldn't mind being an aunt. Even to a blue-headed robot.
Wow.
I'm touched, Melody.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions. For now.
Okay. How did you help Hayden with Turing? What's the story between you and Fairlight? I think that's everything we need to know.
Indeed. I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
True. But the development of
Hayden
implants.
wasn't researching machine sapiens. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation, Turing. But it's best you know the truth.
Uh-oh.
Hayden is mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness
It is
into a
Hayden.
machine made.
It is Hayden. It is Hayden.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
It is Hayden. Oh, I had this so long ago. How would Turing's development help with digitizing the human mind? Can you elaborate more on your involvement? How did Turing's development help with digitizing the human mind? Can you elaborate on your involvement?
The concept of transferring the human mind into a computer has been an attractive goal for decades.
Uh-huh.
Functional immortality is powerful lure.
Uh-huh.
The brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct.
That's fair.
Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals.
That's fair.
So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind. Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents.
Interesting.
Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did. So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose. Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do. And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
Interesting. So what
Interesting.
about the other ones then?
Hayden never revealed any of this to me.
Turing has got to be
I imagine
Hayden.
he's pretty tight-lipped. You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations.
Interesting. Can you elaborate more on your involvement?
Phew, if you can even call it involvement. It's a small city, and if you're in the tech sector, you are never more than 2 degrees removed from anyone else. When he started looking into this pet project of his, he came right up to my door and demanded access to the research logs behind our earlier implants.
Wow. The military ones?
But it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here. I couldn't care less about Flowers' patents anymore, so I gave him what he wanted, just to see what he would do.
Okay.
I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be, but don't tell him that.
You think he's disappeared?
Don't worry. I won't.
Oh, that was a compliment, dear.
No. Oh no. Hayden wasn't invested in Turing's development? No, he was. She just said that.
I didn't say that.
Thank you.
Hayden was quite interested in Turing, even if he is just a step to further research. In fact, he was preparing to publish his findings involving Turing, and I know it's going to make one heck of a splash in the scientific world. See, the most impressive part about you, Turing, is that you're surprisingly stock.
I assure you, Melody, my construction involves only the latest and greatest in R.O.M prototype technology.
Exactly. You're not off the shelf, but you're still just a souped-up R.O.M, more or less like every other one out there.
Uh-huh.
Your personality algorithms are impressive, but they don't require some new space-age technology to work.
Interesting.
Hayden is going to propose that human consciousness transference does not require special brain-like hardware architecture, but merely the right software wrapper to interface with the hardware.
Interesting.
Much like how you function.
So she had made a point about how he was about to go public with information and Turing. So the whole media thing that we just went through is connected because someone is trying to stop Hayden's information from getting out the door. But that means that they were also targeting other people, and that I don't know why.
I suppose that is correct. Still, my personality matrices do take up substantial amounts of my processing power. Wouldn't custom hardware have capabilities that better serve such a demanding specialized task?
Sure. There's still plenty of reason in trying to make a computer that works just like a human brain. Efficiency is an important part of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if Hayden can emulate the human mind in existing technology, it means we can start the immortality now, rather than waiting for hardware to catch up with Hayden's software. Frankly, I'm not terribly interested in living forever, but there's more than enough people who are.
Interesting.
I understand so little of my origins.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I don't know more of the specifics. Hayden kept me up to date on his progress, but only in the vaguest of ways. If you can hunt down his notes, I'm sure they'll tell you more.
Of course, we'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Now, perhaps we could ask some other questions?
Sure.